Queuing. It is an act so simple, so universal, so important, yet so banal. We British hate it, yet we claim to be the best at it. We have rules, guidelines, expectations, requirements and customs, one that most of us never learn. Seriously, we just do it. Thus look how elegantly we all come together in the face of total anarchy. Elegance and understanding communicated so simply, lovely jubbly. It is these questions we will be looking at today as we explore the act of queuing. Why is it just the Brits who have this reputation? Is it self-congratulatory? Have you ever wondered about any of these questions? No? Oh. Okay, well, let's explore it anyway.
It's definitely something that I've become accustomed to, being British. But I don't know, if there's a queue, I'll just go and join it, no matter what it's for. But I don't know, I think here it's kind of more of like a ritual than anything. It's just kind of, you wouldn't dare not queue, I don't think, if you saw one, and yeah, I don't know.
No, I hate queuing. If there's a queue, I'll go somewhere else, really. You have to queue for something. Like if it's for something like, people see some people queuing for food. No, there's no point in doing that in London, is there? Because there's so much that you can have. But if there's somewhere where you do have to queue, there's nothing that gets someone nervous more than someone jumping in the queue, like if you're in the supermarket or something.
I will tell you that while the precise inception date of queuing is unknown, it has become much more prevalent in Britain during the Industrial Revolution. For more, here is social historian Joe Moran, who will provide a deeper insight into just why the whole shebang started being thought of as such a British thing.
The mythology of the British as patient queuers, when that emerged, it actually emerged in the Second World War. It's quite recent. So it's interesting that the mythology of the British as patient queuers emerged at the same time that the queue was actually a very difficult experience. So it's almost as though it's a kind of protective mechanism that we had to think, oh yes, we're really good at this, because it was actually a very difficult thing. And people have always said that people aren't as well-mannered as they used to be. So it's very difficult to know whether people are getting more impatient in queues. I suspect they're not. I suspect that there's always been that. A queue is quite a difficult thing. A queue is, nobody likes queuing. Sometimes the queue discipline can break down. Sometimes people can get annoyed. Mostly people just kind of tut and say, oh, that person's pushed in. They don't actually have an argument.
The fact remains that queuing is seen everywhere. Here is a queue outside a ticket office, another one out on the roads, or a mass huddle of folks literally trying to kill each other for a cheap TV, aka Black Friday. And look at our American cousins, so uncivilized. It even made its way online, forcing people to wait hours and hours for tickets to gigs and sporting events. Queuing in your own home. What a world. It seems that there are just too many options available for all your queuing needs. What else could come along? Well, it was only a matter of time before someone decided to make money from it. And that someone is Stella. She's from London, apparently.
Today I'm a professional queuer. I'm also an actress, so this is a perfect survival job for me in between acting jobs. And today I'm queuing to get some records. Well, I'm Italian, I'm originally Italian, so I moved to London 5 years ago, more or less. And I've always been working as an actress, singer, so in the creative industry, I'd say, since 10 years. But it's not a full-time job, so also, well, every time I've done it, it's through an app called TaskRabbit, and yeah, that's people hire me through the app and for whatever queue they need me to go to. So very random, like could be from a sale, like a special sale, or like today World Record Day, or very weird things, like, or maybe, you know, tickets for events. They are maybe sold out, but they sell only a few tickets on the day, and they can't be bothered to queue. We hate to queue. If you go, like, even if you watch these YouTube videos on how Italian people queue and how British people queue, it's like we are messy. We are not able to do it. It's one of the first things I noticed when I moved to London. Queuing for everything is just something that we don't have in our culture. But you guys are very good at queuing. So, you know, respectful and not pushing. I also used to live in China, and that's another place where it's quite hard to queue properly. You know, not to be generalizing, but I think it's a very cultural thing in the UK, you know, to queue, just queue.
Got your numbers, location numbers written down?
Let's go. So I was supposed to get 4 records, but one was not there yet, so I got 3, which is good.
Wasn't on the list, probably won't be stopping.
A very popular use for personal queuers is the launch of a new phone. But even that could be phasing out quite soon with the introduction of, brace yourselves, because this is funny, machines! Yes, that is a line of robots queuing up for the latest big mobile phone release. I'm not kidding. I'm really not. A simple act no one enjoys, one that is such a burden on our days being her job. And that, ladies and gentlemen, may just be the most British thing of all.